A new season at the merry-go-round must be chaperone. Plus, everything is coming up roses in Skinny Atlas.
And we kick it up with some Dusty Pascal. It's all next on WCNY Connected.
Don't touch that dial.
Wait a minute, is that another earthquake?
Okay, all
Wait a minute.
right.
Holy cow.
Good grief, could we make more of a deal about this?
Felt like Charlton Heston.
5.0 on the Richter scale
It
at
was scary.
1:41 p.m.
And you slept through it. You were
I
taking
was taking a nap with a
yesterday?
cat on the porch, and in fact, my husband came home and said, "What did you do? What happened with the earthquake?" And I totally missed it.
I know that we've had tremors here in central New York before, but this is the first time I've actually felt them.
Really?
Yeah, and then like 2 hours later, a garbage truck went by my house, and I freaked out. I was in the doorway. Hang on, everybody!
All right, well, nothing to worry about.
No.
But it was kind of exciting. I think only twice in the last, 20 years or so we felt a
know.
tremor.
How
They
about
have them
that?
all the time on the West Coast.
I'd much rather shovel snow, that's for sure.
There you go.
Right.
Well, the new season of Broadway and the Fingerlakes has begun. Its 2010 season in Auburn. The Merry-Go-Round Playhouse is currently in production of the 5-time Tony Award-winning show, The Drowsy Chaperone. Ooh. This musical comedy based in the Roaring Twenties follows a celebrity bride as she prepares for her big wedding.
And joining us now is one of the stars of the show, the one and only Bob Moss, and manager, MGR marketing associate Jennifer Cambras. Bob, you're acting?
You're
not
just
directing?
an actor this time.
I'm just an actor. I know. This amounts to a comeback.
We're known
Wow.
for, we obviously know you from Syracuse Stage for many, many years.
Right.
So.
Well, that's why Ed cast me, because he so used to see me greeting the audience, and this role requires me to talk to the audience and explain this really complicated musical.
Okay.
So I fought him on it. I kept saying, "But I'm not an actor. I'm not an actor." And he was like, "Yes, you are. I've seen you talk to the audience." I said, "That's just talking." And he said, "Well, that's what this part is."
Well, tell
So-
us about it. Tell us about the play.
Well, I play this contemporary guy who loves musicals and ostensibly has invited some friends over, which is the audience, and I asked them if it's okay if they'll indulge me to play this 1928 musical. So I put a record on, and then it comes to life. And I explain it as it goes along, sort of comically, and I tell the backstage stories of who the actors are and what their lives are like. One of them is particularly stupid. One of them is an alcoholic. It's very funny.
Oh, it sounds
great.
really good.
So it's very lighthearted. Anyway, my character, and I never look at anybody in the audience, in the cast. I never make eye contact. I'm just talking to the audience the whole time.
Oh, wow.
Well, the reviews have been spectacular.
Yeah.
Jennifer, you said you heard from some people that have seen it on Broadway and like it even better.
Right, and people have seen it many times, in fact. So, you know, it's really nice to come in with those kind of reviews. And we're actually running until next Wednesday, which is more of an extended run than we usually have.
wow.
So we've got 5 shows between Monday and Wednesday.
Well, that's got to be great to have someone of Bob's stature.
Oh,
in the
it makes
production.
my job a lot easier.
Calm down.
I'm
A
fawning.
woman in
I
the parking
apologize.
lot last night when I was going to my car said, "Oh, Mr. Moss, I've seen it 4 times."
Oh, wow.
Meaning
Holy
here at
cow.
Merry-Go-Round. I know. People
Well,
are
you
coming
must
back.
be doing something
It's
right.
it's very enjoyable.
Now, you said come back. Does this mean we're going to see you on
Oh,
stage?
God, only knows. I have no
This
idea.
is just a one and
This
done.
is Ed's
Come
madness,
back.
and it has worked out. It has worked out.
Good. Jennifer, tell us about the season. The 2010 season just started, but we have a lot more to look forward
Yeah,
to.
so we're Drowsy Chaperone ends on Wednesday. And then on July 9th, which is the following week, we have Promises, Promises, which is now on Broadway. And we're actually a handful of theaters in the United States that got the rights before they were pulled for the Broadway run. So it's very exciting to us that, you know, if you can't make it down to New York City, it's right in your backyard here in Central New York. So we've got Promises, Promises. Following that, we have Meet Me in St. Louis, which everybody knows, the MGM classic
Sure.
with Judy Garland.
Judy Garland.
start
Yes.
singing.
Clang, clang,
Don't
clang.
start
went the
You
Tommy.
got it.
Don't start.
So we've got that in the middle of the season, and then following we've got Man of La Mancha, which is a story of Don Quixote.
Wow.
And then following that is Ring of Fire, which uses Johnny Cash's music.
Oh, wow. That's
So it's very
sounds
exciting, which is
fun.
he's one of my favorite artists. I'm
Sure,
very
sure.
excited.
Great season. And tickets are available, I'm sure, for the rest of the season. Just you can go to the Merry-Go-Round Playhouse website. We'll probably have more information.
Yes, and
on
we
that.
also, the last show that we're going to be doing is Church Basement Ladies, which was here 2 years ago. It's Church Basement Ladies 2.
Oh, wow.
So we had sold out that performance so much, they actually wrote a second show, and we're going to be the East Coast premiere.
No
So it's very
kidding.
And those who
exciting.
aren't familiar with the Merry-Go-Round Theater, absolutely beautiful in
Oh, it's
Auburn. It's a really neat
wonderful.
place to watch a show.
People have been
Yes.
coming to our show who maybe haven't been there in a while since the renovation, because it used to be just non-equity, you know, very low key, and now most of these actors are from New York. lavish costumes and sets. It's an amazing producing organization.
And about half the cast is equity. You
Yeah.
know,
Great.
it's really
Sure.
just very high quality productions that we have there.
Well, it sounds like a great show and a great season.
Yeah. It
Thank
really
you guys
does.
so much for joining us.
Yeah. Thanks
for
I'm
having
sure
us.
we'll see you back. I don't trust you.
I think Bob
pushing
Moss.
him, guys. Keep
I
pushing.
think Bob Moss will be popping up in more productions.
He's
I
getting
have a
that bite
feeling.
again.
Absolutely. Now, you do have 1 week left to see the Drowsy Chaperone at the Merry-Go-Round Playhouse. For tickets and more information about the rest of the season, go to merry-go-round.com. All right, don't go
Wow.
away. After the break, Tom Cruise is resurfacing this week in movie theaters with something that seems a little bit familiar.
Can he beat out a bunch of so-called grown-ups at the box office? Plus, we take a garden tour of some of the loveliest homes in Skaneateles, and musician Dusty Pascal and friends are warming up to perform for us in the WCNY Connected Studios.
We'll be right back. Check out WCNY Connected with us, Ted and Amy.
Thursday nights at 9 on WCNY.